My dear child, I need you to sit down and truly listen to me. There is something happening around you that you can't see with your eyes, but I have been watching it unfold for quite some time. Heaven has been quiet, but not inactive. There is someone coming into your life very soon, and not just anyone. This person is coming in a black car, and they're being sent at the exact time I ordained. It's not a coincidence. Nothing about this is random. You may feel nervous or unsure about the things happening lately, but I want you to know I am behind this moment. I've been aligning people, situations, even timing. This arrival is part of a chain reaction that started when you prayed for clarity, when you asked for peace, when you cried in secret and begged me to show you a sign. This is the sign. This person who's about to show up in that black car, they're carrying more than just themselves. They're carrying answers. They're carrying a message. They may not even know it, but I've placed something inside their spirit. They feel an urge, a pull they can't explain. They've been seeing your name in random places. They've been dreaming things that don't make sense to them but are very clear to me. Their hearts have been restless. They keep getting reminded of you, your voice, your words, something you once said, or something they always wished they'd said to you. I've been stirring up their spirits. The black car is not just a vehicle. It's a moment in your story that will shift the atmosphere around your life. You won't even have to open the door. I'll make sure they knock. Do you remember the last time you said to me, God, if this is real, give me something real to hold on to? I never forgot that. You were tired of illusions, tired of waiting, tired of people coming and going. You didn't want another maybe. You didn't want to guess anymore. You wanted to know, truly know, if what your heart felt was something sacred or just wishful thinking. That black car, it's carrying confirmation. This person is not just driving into your street. They're driving into the center of a divine moment that was written for you before you were even born. It's not just about them coming. It's about what they will say, what you will feel, what I will awaken inside you when your eyes meet again. They've been away for some time, haven't they? Or maybe they were never truly close, but they were always in the background, watching, hoping, fearing, confused, silent. I know the silence hurt you. I know it made you question everything. But child, sometimes silence is not rejection. It's redirection. I was working on their heart. I was softening places that had become stone. I was healing wounds they never told anyone about. I was whispering your name into their prayers, even when they weren't sure what they were praying for. They may not have said it out loud, but they were asking for you in their own way. And now, the answer to that silent prayer is beginning in the form of a black car pulling up to your world. Let me tell you something important now, something that only I can reveal. They've changed. They're not coming with the same energy they once had. I've humbled them. I've matured. I've allowed life to teach them what their pride couldn't. They're not coming to impress you. They're coming to confess. This visit isn't about proving anything. It's about presence. It's about honesty. It's about divine timing. Their journey has not been perfect, and neither has yours. But both of your paths were never about perfection. They were about preparation. And child, now the moment has arrived. The car may look ordinary, But what's happening behind the wheel is extraordinary. And I know what you're thinking. God, what if I'm not ready? Oh, but you are. You think you're still broken in places, but I've been quietly fixing you in the background. I've been healing your trust. I've been rewiring your fears. I've been making your spirit strong, steady, and bold in ways you didn't even notice. That's why when the car stops and they step out, you won't tremble. You'll feel peace. Not because everything makes sense, but because your soul will recognize what your mind forgot. This isn't just about a person. This is about a promise. A word I gave to you a long time ago. A word that seemed buried but was never dead. Just waiting. And when the doorbell rings or the message arrives, or you look out the window and see that black car, it's okay if your heart races. That's not fear. It's anticipation. It's the flutter of a new chapter beginning. It's the tremor of destiny aligning. You've been waiting for this, even when you thought you'd given up on waiting. Remember how you used to look out the window, hoping to see a familiar face. Remember how you'd check your phone, wishing for a message that never came. Those moments weren't in vain. They were preparing. They were building your capacity for this very moment. Because what's coming isn't just a reunion. It's a revelation. This person in the black car, they're not just bringing themselves. They're bringing clarity. They're bringing closure to questions you've carried for so long. They're bringing a key that will unlock doors in your heart you thought were sealed forever. And yes, there might be tears. There might be words that stumble and emotions that overwhelm. But that's okay. That's beautiful. That's real. I want you to know that when you see that black car, when you hear those footsteps, when you feel the air change around you, I'll be there too. I'll be in the space between your breaths. I'll be in the silence between your words. I'll be guiding every moment, every revelation, every healing touch. This isn't just a random encounter. This is orchestrated grace. This is love that has matured through trials. This is faith that has been tested and proven true. And you, my dear child, you are at the center of it all. Not because you're perfect, but because you're perfectly loved. So take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart open. The black car is more than transportation. It's transformation on wheels. It's carrying years of prayers, mountains of hope, and rivers of tears. All of it is coming to fruition at this moment. You might be tempted to run and hide. You might feel unworthy or unprepared. But I need you to stand firm. I need you to open your arms wide. Because this moment isn't just for you, it's for them too. It's for everyone who has ever doubted that love can survive distance, that hearts can heal, that second chances are real. As that black car pulls up, as the engine quiets, as the door opens, remember this. You are loved. You are seen. You are worthy of this moment. Everything that has happened, every tear, every laugh, every sleepless night, every hopeful morning, it has all led to this. So when you hear that knock, when you turn that doorknob, when you see their face, don't hold back. Let yourself feel everything. Let yourself be present in every second. Because this isn't just a meeting, it's a miracle. It's not just a conversation. It's a convergence of destinies. The black car might seem ordinary to others, but you and I know the truth. It's carrying more than a person. It's carrying a piece of your future. It's delivering not just someone, but something, hope, healing, and a handful of heaven. My child, this is your moment. This is your time. This is the answer to prayers you forgot you prayed. So stand tall, breathe deep, and get ready. The black car is here, and with it, a new chapter of your life is about to begin. Trust me, trust the process, and most importantly, trust the love that has brought you to this very moment. Your story is far from over. In fact, the most beautiful pages are just about to be written. Fear that's awakening. It's your spirit remembering that I always finish what I start. I am not a God of unfinished stories. I'm not a God who teases hearts with half promises. I know how to bring the right person at the right time, and even though you were tempted to give up, you didn't. You stayed faithful even when it hurt. And now that faith is being answered in a visible way, someone is going to arrive, and it won't just be them stepping out. It'll be the moment everything begins to shift for you. And when they step out of that black car, something deep inside, you will recognize it instantly. It won't be logic, it won't be memory. It will be something spiritual, something eternal. Your soul has known this moment was coming. It's been aching for it. That ache you've felt for months, the heaviness, the unexplained longing. It wasn't just about missing someone. It was about sensing something your heart was too overwhelmed to describe. You've been feeling the vibration of this moment long before it showed up in the physical world. And now, what you've been spiritually sensing is finally arriving in form. Not delayed, not early, but exactly in the right divine moment. This is not the kind of meeting that ends in confusion. It won't be like the others. It won't leave you wondering what it meant, because this is not someone passing by. This is someone being sent. There's a difference. You've met people who stumbled into your life, but this one is being guided. I've been working on them, and I've been working on you. The past disappointments weren't to punish you. They were preparing you to recognize the real thing. You needed to be disappointed by the counterfeit so you wouldn't miss the truth when it finally arrived. And child, this is the truth. This visit, this presence, this moment, it carries my fingerprints. They may not say everything right at first. They might hesitate. Their eyes might say more than their words. But watch closely. Listen beyond the words. There's a trembling in their voice I allowed. There's a softness in their eyes I restored. There's a stillness in the air around them that's not ordinary. It's an anointing, because when I send someone into your life with purpose, I surround them with my presence. You'll feel it. The room will shift. Your thoughts will calm. The confusion you've carried will melt, and in that moment, you'll understand why nothing else worked. Why did I make you wait? Why the delays were not denials but divine protection. You once said, God, I don't want just anyone. I want who you have for me. And that prayer reached heaven. Even when you said it in frustration, in tears, half believing, half doubting, it still reached me, and I held on to it. I didn't forget. I never forget the cries of your heart, even the ones whispered in the dark when no one else was listening. This person in the black car is not a random appearance. It's a response. A response to every time you chose to trust me, to wait when you wanted to run, to love me even when your heart was tired. I honor that kind of faith. I reward that kind of love. Now, don't be afraid of how it unfolds. Don't try to control it. Don't analyze every detail, just be present. Let your heart stay open but anchored in me, because I'm not just sending them to your doorstep, I'm entering that moment with you. I'll be in silence. I'll be in the conversation. I'll be in the atmosphere between your glances and your words. My spirit will hover gently over everything. I'll give you discernment. I'll show you what's real and what still needs time. You won't be alone in this. You've never been alone, and you're not about to be left now, right when the promise is showing up. And child, don't worry about what you'll say. You don't need rehearsed words. Speak from your heart. Your honesty is enough. Your presence is enough. The black car approaching isn't just a vehicle. It's a vessel carrying the answer to your deepest prayers. As you see it drawing near, remember every tear you've shed in secret. Remember every night you've spent wondering if I'd forgotten you. Remember every moment you chose faith over fear. This arrival is the culmination of all those choices, all those prayers, all those faithful steps in the dark. The color black isn't just a coincidence. It represents the mystery of my ways, the depth of my love, and the richness of what I'm about to pour into your life. Black absorbs all colors, just as this moment will absorb all your past pains and transform them into something beautiful. When they step out, you might feel a rush of emotions: joy, fear, excitement, uncertainty. Let them all flow. Don't try to hide them or control them. These emotions are sacred. They're the evidence of your humanity meeting my divinity. They're the proof that your heart is alive, ready, and open to receive what I'm bringing. Look into their eyes. Really look. You'll see a reflection of yourself there. Not just as you are, but as I see you. You'll see the potential of what you two can become together. You'll see the future I've been crafting while you were waiting, hoping, and sometimes doubting. Their presence will feel both new and familiar. New because this is the beginning of something you've never experienced before. Familiar because your soul recognizes the divine appointment. It's like coming home to a place you've never been before, but have always known in your heart. As they speak, listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. There will be layers to their words, meanings that go beyond the surface. You'll hear echoes of conversations we've had in prayer, confirmations of promises I've whispered to you in the quiet moments. Don't rush. Don't push. Let this moment unfold naturally. It's been choreographed by heaven, each second precious and purposeful. The timing of their arrival, the words they'll speak, even the way the light falls on their face. It's all part of my divine design. Remember, this meeting is not just about romantic love. It's about purpose. It's about destiny. It's about two paths converging to create something greater than either could achieve alone. This person carries pieces of your purpose just as you carry pieces of theirs. In the coming days and weeks, you'll start to see how perfectly they fit into your life. Not like a missing piece that completes you, but like a complementary force that amplifies who you are. They won't fix you or complete you. That's my job. But they will walk alongside you, supporting you, challenging you, and loving you in ways that reflect my love for you. As this new chapter begins, stay close to me. Keep your heart open, but guarded. Trust the process, even when it doesn't make sense. There will be moments of doubt, moments of fear. That's normal. But in those Moments, remember this day. Remember the black car. Remember the feeling in your spirit when they first stepped out. This is more than a meeting. It's a convergence of destinies. It's the beginning of a story that will touch not just your lives, but the lives of many others. Through your connection, through your love, through your purpose together, you'll create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see right now. So take a deep breath. Straighten your shoulders. Lift your chin. You've been prepared for this moment. You're ready. And as that black car pulls up, know that I'm right there with you, smiling, proud, and excited for what's about to unfold. This is your moment. This is your time. This is the arrival you've been waiting for. Welcome it with open arms and an open heart. The journey ahead is beautiful, challenging, and more rewarding than you can imagine. And remember, I'll be with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and celebrating as my promises unfold in your life. Enough. You don't need to prove anything. I already placed what they need inside you. They're not coming because you begged them to. They're coming because I called them to. And what I call will always arrive, even if it takes time. Remember, I move in the hearts of people. I can reach anyone, anywhere, at any moment. If I can create the heavens, I can stir someone's heart to drive miles, pray through tears, and show up at your door when the world least expects it. This arrival is not just for closure. It's not just for healing. It's for beginning, a sacred beginning. What happens next is not a repeat of your past. It's not a recycled season. It's something new. I'm doing a new thing in your life. Haven't you felt it? The restlessness, the dreams that won't leave you alone. The strange peace that doesn't match your situation. That's me. That's your spirit sensing a shift, a release. The old has served its purpose. Now, I'm bringing you into alignment with what you were always meant to have. A connection that honors me. A story that carries my presence. A relationship that reflects my timing. Without faith, it is impossible to please God, and those who seek Him will be rewarded. The Lord is transforming your life right now, turning your sorrows into joy, and your poverty into wealth. Jesus is the bread of life, and whoever comes to Him will never go hungry. He is the light that shines in the darkness, and if you are weary and burdened, He will give you rest. Come to Him and experience the peace and joy that only He can provide. They're arriving in a black car, and the real reason is more personal than you think. It's not by chance or coincidence. It's a divine appointment, orchestrated by the one who holds all things in His hands. This moment has been in the making since before time began. You see, when God sets something in motion, nothing can stop it. Not distance, not circumstances, not even your own doubts. He's been working behind the scenes, aligning hearts and paths to bring about this very moment. The black car approaching is just a vessel, carrying the answer to prayers you've whispered. In the dark, this arrival is not just about meeting someone. It's about encountering destiny. It's about stepping into a new chapter of your life story, one that's been written with love and purpose by the author of life himself. Every detail, from the color of the car to the timing of their arrival, has been carefully chosen to speak to your heart. In the stillness of this moment, can you feel the anticipation building? It's not just your own excitement. It's the very atmosphere shifting around you. Heaven is leaning in. Angels are watching, and the Father's heart is beating with joy. This is more than a meeting. It's a divine convergence. As that black car draws nearer, remember that its occupants are carrying more than just themselves. They're bringing with them promises fulfilled, dreams realized, and hope renewed. They may not even know the full extent of their mission, but that's okay. God often uses willing vessels who are oblivious to the magnitude of their role. This is a moment of recognition, not just of faces or names, but of souls. When they step out of that car, you'll feel it. A connection that transcends the physical. A bond that feels both new and ancient at the same time. This is what happens when God orchestrates a meeting. It's not just two paths crossing. It's two destinies intertwining. Don't be surprised if tears come. They're not tears of sadness or even just joy. They're tears of recognition, your spirit recognizing the touch of the divine in this moment. Let them fall. They're washing away the old and making way for the new. As you embrace this moment, remember that it's just the beginning. This encounter is setting in motion a series of events that will unfold in beautiful ways you can't even imagine yet. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Most importantly, trust the one who brought you to this moment. In the days to come, you'll look back on this arrival as a turning point. The day when everything changed. Not because of the people in the black car, but because of the God who sent them. He's using this moment to show you just how intimately He knows you, how deeply He cares, and how powerfully He moves on your behalf. So take a deep breath. Straighten your shoulders. Lift your chin. You're about to step into a moment that's been crafted just for you. The black car is here, and with it comes a future brighter than you've dared to dream. Remember, child of God, you are seen. You are known. You are loved. And this arrival is just one more proof of that unchanging truth. The God who moves mountains is moving in your life right now. Open your heart to receive all that He has for you in this moment and in the moments to come. As the car door opens and familiar faces emerge, let your heart be filled with gratitude, not just for the people stepping out, but for the God who orchestrated it all. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your divine appointment. Welcome it with open arms and an expectant heart. For in this arrival, you're not just meeting people, you're encountering destiny. You're stepping into the fullness of what God has always intended for you. And it's more beautiful, more profound, and more personal than you could have ever imagined. So embrace this moment. Cherish it. Let it wash over you like a wave of divine love. For in this arrival, you're experiencing the tangible touch of a God who moves heaven and earth to show His children just how much He cares. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your divine appointment. And it's all unfolding right before your eyes, starting with a black car and ending with a future brighter than you've ever dared to dream.